Unfiltered fam, it is your girl Misha, and Red Cross is hiring. I'm excited to share some great remote opportunities with you today. Specifically, I have two very good ones with Red Cross, so I want you to stick around for that. Before I jump into the videos, if you're new here, welcome. This is Life Unfiltered. I share remote opportunities. I go search for them, bring them to you so that you do not have to. And yes, they are legit. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe, like the content, share the content, drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching from and how can I help you find a remote job today. It's all I do. And yes, all for free, just as it is free for you to support what I'm doing. Thank you so much in advance. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. Red Cross is hiring, and I am truly excited about those roles that I do have. And of course, we are all familiar with who Red Cross is, what they stand for, and all of the great things that they have done over the years. I also have two other great opportunities that I want to share with you before. So if you are ready to jump in, let's go ahead and get to it. So the first job opportunity that I want to share with you all this morning is with a company called Grow Financial. They are a federal credit union and they are based in Florida. However, this role is fully remote. All right. So they are looking for an IT support specialist too. Now let's review a little bit about the company. At Growth Financial Federal Credit Union, we believe in service to our 300,000 members, 600 team members, and local communities. We're not just your average bank, we're a credit union owned by our members and dedicated to serving people, not profit. Love it. Our work from where you do your best work. Strategy provides flexibility to our work team members who currently reside across the US with a variety of remote, hybrid, and in-person roles. We enjoy plenty of opportunities to stay connected through video collaboration, digital tools, community service initiatives, and numerous activities. All right. So they have gone ahead and confirmed, yes, they're headquartered in Tampa, Florida. For remote roles, candidates must be located in the following states. So, guys, you want to come to this point here and ensure that your state is listed before you apply. I fully expect everyone that views these videos or any other video for that matter to do your own due diligence. We brought you the roles for free. The least you can do is do your own research and make sure, one, that the information is credible. You want to double check after, and you want to make sure that it's a fit for you as well. Okay. Now, some of the benefits and perks with working for them. We already established this is remote. You do get medical, vision, dental, employee discount on loans. That's exciting. Okay. Tuition reimbursement of up to 5,250 per year for full-time team members. I really like that. That is a very attractive benefit right here. Like I would work for them just because of that. Paid time off, 15 days a year, and over 10 paid holidays, paid volunteer days, retirement benefits, and of course, growth potential. Now, let's talk about the responsibilities you will have in this role. We'll go through the first four with you as it pertains to the qualifications. We'll go through the first portion of the responsibilities with you. Under general supervision, primary responsibilities are to provide technical support to Grow Financial Federal Credit Union employees in areas of desktop operating systems, including Windows 10 and 11, as well as various Microsoft Office applications, Mac OS X, Experience a Plus. Supporting access to the core Scimitar system performs hardware troubleshooting on end user equipment, either in person or via remote connection. This position requires rotating on call duties, answer phone lines for IT support as needed, creates and works user issue tickets, operates various computer equipment, including PC workstations, servers, and various printers. That's pretty straightforward. Now, what do you need to have to apply for this role? Let's take a look at the first few here. So, you will need, of course, your high school diploma or equivalent. That is actually required. 2 years experience with PC operations with at least 1 year in a help desk environment is also required. A plus certification or equivalent required, extensive working knowledge of Windows 10 and 11, and of course, you want to go through the remainder of these to ensure that you have what it takes. Physical demands, of course, it's a remote role, so I can foresee that these apply to you. However, you want to go ahead and review them nevertheless. They talk about the work environment. We know that it's a remote work position. So this, I believe, is just added in there as a general information. But if it's a remote work environment, then you make it what it is, right? Because it's going to be work from home. Now, I know that the pay here was not listed, but in my research, I found that IT specialists can make anywhere from $45,000 all the way up to $65,000 per year. And it could be lower on the lower end of that and on the higher end of that, depending on the company. All right. So that is a range for you to kind of give you a guide. Let's jump over to our next role. If you have not yet liked the video, now is the perfect time to go ahead and do that. Help me get these opportunities to more people. All right. Let's jump into the next one. It is still with Grow Financial. So they're also looking for a talent acquisition administrative assistant. Another fully remote role. We've already established who Grow Financial is. We've talked about what, they stand for, where they're based. And we've also covered, so they're offering the same benefits for this position as well. So let's jump right into the role responsibilities that you would play in this particular role. The talent acquisition administrative assistant is responsible for all administrative recruiting, hiring, and onboarding duties, assists with completion of the hiring process, including onboarding, creation of personal files, candidate screening, and scheduling interviews. You will assist with full life cycle recruiting, including resume review, initial screening, and recommendation for hire, and the extension of the offer. Performs and cross trains in duties related to various aspects of recruiting, employment, and HR related compliance. You do require a strong knowledge of operational functions in the organization and knowledge of federal and state laws regarding employment practices. What qualifications you need to have for this role? I'm going to go ahead and review the first four with you, and then you can take care of the rest. Bachelor of Arts or Science degree from an accredited university is required, so you need to have that. 1 year of onboarding experience preferred, 1 year in an admin support position with human resource or talent acquisition team is required. PHR, SHRM, CP certification preferred. So you want to go through and look through the rest of these, especially these two right here. Yes, the role is remote. However, they're stating here the ability to travel within Tampa Bay must be local to Tampa. So yes, you can work from home in this position, but let's be clear, you need to live in Tampa Bay, Florida to be able to land this role. They talk about physical demands and work environment. We already know that this is a fully remote role, with the exception that you may need to be in the same vicinity. And as it pertains to salary for this position, you can start off anywhere between $23 an hour all the way up to $42 per hour. And of course, again, it can be on the higher end of that or the lower end of that, depending on your experience and your educational background. All right, we're going to roll on over to our Red Cross positions. Today, I have two for you. And so we're going to go through these. I want to preface this by saying that with these positions, they are specifically hybrid. So you want to pay close attention to what the job itself, the job description is asking for hybrid with remote, fully remote potential. The first one is donor eligibility coordinator. They start off by sharing with you who they are, right? As one of the nation's premier humanitarian organizations, the American Red Cross is dedicated to helping people in need throughout the United States and in association with other Red Cross networks throughout the world. When you join our team, you have a direct impact on meaningful mission and you can help save lives every day. If you share our passion for helping people, join us in this excellent career opportunity. All right. So let's jump into what it is that you will be doing in this position. What you need to know. So, in this position, you will identify, investigate, and retrieve suspect products, donor deferrals, abnormal or unexpected test results, manufacturing issues, and notification from other sources. Gain control of suspect products when indicated. Advise regions, consignees, and others to control suspect products using computer notifications, inventory systems, and telephone and email systems. You will respond to requests from regions and hospitals concerning bacterial contamination of components, maintain blood services records under ARCDS directives and FDA state and federal regulations. Research donor records to retrieve the requested information and also work in collaboration with the team environment or the environmental team to meet operational objectives while advancing donor and recipient safety. Whew, that was a workout for my mouth. Now, we are seeking, here's the part that we want to pay attention to. We are seeking a donor eligibility coordinator for our Charlotte, North Carolina office. So this is in Charlotte, North Carolina, right? Remember, we talked about this being hybrid remote. And I guess once you go through the hiring process, you would be able to verify what that would mean if you're interested in it. Now the shift is going to be between Sunday to Thursday, 12 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Your salary starts at $17.50 an hour, and shift differential would add $1.75 after 3 p.m., $2.75 on weekends. What are some of the responsibilities? You would follow Red Cross procedures to respond to and manage telephone inquiries from blood donors, tele-recruitment staff, and regional blood collection staff regarding donor eligibility and concerns. Respond to and manage email inquiries regarding donor eligibility and concerns, may assist with donor investigations, may assist with donor deferral entry into ARC database. Of course, you want to go through the entirety of the information they've listed here for you so that you know exactly what the role entails and what you also need to bring to the table. Specifically, the scope section, the competency section, review those in its entirety. Essential functions, physical requirements. Candidates must have the ability to work in a fast paced, demanding, complex, and dynamic environment. Exposure levels are based on the essential functions as stated in this position description. However, in some instances, variances may occur due to applicable nature of this position within a particular work site. This position is an exposure determination 0 in view of the fact that normal work involves no exposure to blood or blood components and or human bodily fluids or tissue samples as a result of splashes, spills, and needle sticks or performance of or assistance in first aid. Qualifications process are Let's review those. High school diploma or equivalent required. Associate degree in science or health field is preferred, not required. Minimum of 1 year of related customer service experience is preferred. Prior medical terminology and medical background experience is preferred. The ability to read, write, and verbally communicate at the high school to college level is required. Intermediate to advanced level computer skills with Microsoft applications in a Windows environment is required. Qualified applicants with arrest or conviction records will be considered for employment. I absolutely love this. So if you have a record This is a great job for you if you're in this location. This absolutely makes my day when I see jobs that have this clause in their advertisement because it brings hope to those that may have one point in their life made some mistakes. I don't believe you should suffer the entirety of your life for it. So, like I said, if you have the experience, you have the qualifications, and you have a record, you can absolutely apply for this role. And that's what we have for this position. We are going to jump to our final position with Red Cross today. And in this position, they are looking for a development coordinator. Again, pay attention to this. It's partially remote near primary location. All right. So it is remote and you have to be near the location. And I guess particulars will be discussed once you go through the process. We've already identified who the Red Cross is, and we're going to go straight into what you need to do in this particular position. It says the American Red Cross is currently seeking a development coordinator to support the Minnesota and Dakotas region. You will work 1 to 2 days a week in our Minneapolis office. Okay, so they're very straightforward. 1 to 2 days, you're going to be in office, the rest, you're going to be remote. So if that's appeasing to you, if that's something you can do, this is a great opportunity for you. Now we are looking for a development coordinator who will lead efforts to support funding, growth development through fundraising, volunteer management, and training, gift processing, and overall administrative support for the fundraising team with a focus on corporate philanthropy officers. This is not a donor facing position. This is a critical back office development and fundraising administrative support position. Where your career is a force good. Key responsibilities. You will recruit and lead volunteers who perform stewardship, data, and other miscellaneous projects for development team. Lead corporate team to identify needed gift adjustments and or gift linking requests to support accuracy of revenue and fundraising credit per the guidelines. You'll analyze and provide data and reports to assist leadership in operational reviews, monitoring activity and performance and other initiatives as directed. They've listed quite a few here, guys. So you want to go through all of this information here to ensure that you have a full understanding as to what is expected of you in this role. Let's talk compensation. The salary range for this position is going to start at $21.80 per hour and can go all the way up to $23.25 per hour. To qualify for this position, you will need a high school diploma or equivalent, minimum of 5 years of related experience or equivalent combination of education and related experience is required. You will need the relevant skills and abilities, which has been notated here. So ensure that you review there. Combination of candidates' education and general experience satisfies requirements. So as long as the total years equate to descriptions, minimum education and general experience years combined, management experience cannot be substituted. They talk about the physical requirements and additional benefits for you. So you want to go ahead and look at all these great benefits that they have here for you. Of course, we have the usual medical, dental, vision, the health spending accounts, paid time off, you have holidays, you have the 401k with a 6% match, paid family leave, employee assistance program, and so much more. So there you have it, guys. Of course, you already know if you have a record and you are qualified for this job, you will be considered for employment. So if either of these positions that I've shared entice you, you want to go ahead and remember, guys, do your due diligence so you can tailor your resume to suit the role. You want to ensure you do that for each role so that when you send in an application, your resume is not overlooked because the key words and phrases are not mentioned in your resume. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow for more opportunities, share this with a friend. Somebody that is looking for a remote position, go ahead and share with them. And of course, drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching from and what job I can help you to find. I truly want to know. So let me know. And as we end, I just want to end with this positive reminder for you. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. C.S. Lewis. All right, guys, that's all I have for you for this video. Until next time, until next video, take care of yourself and each other. Peace.